Welcome to Wind News. I'm your friend and host Amit Roy. Well, Zakir Naik, what a controversy, what a name. He's in Pakistan and he's creating news and news after news. And he's in news because he has made some crazy statements. Media likes gossips and media likes dhamakas. You cannot blame media for your own misdeeds. Okay, I'm going to talk about that a little bit and how Pakistan is facing a hot potato like Zakir Naik. Explain to you. But before that, please like me and subscribe me, write comments on my blog. Well, Zakir Naik is an interesting person. I was seeing his comments. He's not a crazy man. He's not a crazy man, but definitely is an eccentric. Definitely is an eccentric. He started talking absolutely horrendous things. Will not dare to talk this kind of thing in public platforms. He said absurd things, absurd. He said if you are talking to a very nice and good looking female anchor, it arouses him. He feels horny. He wants to have sex with someone. One should have sex with someone who is very beautiful lady. If you talk to her, what I would comment, what I would say, you know, in many ways, you go for this is classical honesty, morality, moral policing. I'm forgetting this kind of thing. And even, I'm not going even Islamic, non-Islamic controversies. What is that? You cannot, totally reject everything he says. I'm not saying that, you meet all beautiful women, you feel like having sex. It's a rational thought in a society or a legal thought. But, Freud has said similar things like that. So let's talk about sexuality. But you cannot talk about, compare Zakir Naik with other bearded mullahs of Pakistan because they are idiots. Zakir Naik has modern education. Anyway, I don't support his this kind of comments. We live in a society. We are not bunch of hungry dogs in the street. So we cannot publicly say he is right or wrong. We have to follow societal norms. Anyway, this coming to other comments, he said, pedophilia. If someone asks about pedophilia, he indirectly does that, and he talked that he didn't condone that, or he in a way condoned that, but he didn't condemn that outright. Not that he understood the question. One woman was asking that it happens in some part of Paktun Khyber Khwa. So he was taking that question and he was, he didn't condemn that. Look, people ask questions. Once your public platform, you talk about morality, etc., etc., people will ask questions to you. You cannot shy away all your questions. Then he said he coming to Pakistan, he was shell-shocked, seeing that, no, is that Pakistan? Is that an Islamic country? He expected all Pakis will be in skull cap, women will be total burqa. But after all, it's an Indian culture. People have different mindset, different educational background. As I always tell, and they live in different stratas of the society. So you cannot expect all the women in Pakistan wearing burqas and all. Zakir Naik expected that maybe. Secondly, started abusing women outright. Now he said all women working in public places are not that. He didn't appreciate that. And women who didn't get married are all public properties. This is very bad. This is very, very bad. You can call a woman, all unmarried woman horse. This is not acceptable. You know, he talks. I was analyzing why India kicked him out. Why? What is the problem? Why this fucking so-called quote unquote Hindu administration kicked him out? What he did? He spoke his mind. He spoke his mind. He is a crazy man. Food for media. He talked whatever he liked. What is his audacity? Look, this man's audacity. He goes in a PIA flight and he says, I am respected well in India. Nobody asks this kind of extra luggage fare from me. He telephones a PIA chief to reduce that thing. What a crazy man. He thinks out of proportion. Then he talks about, female, other females he refused to meet. Talks about orphans. He has total disrespect for orphans. No, you cannot call him an Islamic scholar. He teaches his own kind of, positions. And why India kicked him out? I'm so confused. Why India kicked him out? He's praising India there. He didn't speak against Indians. Now he has some responsibility being a state guest of Pakistan. He should respect those Pakistanis who have invited him. How he can talk about women in power with a derogatory term. Mariam Nawaz is Chief Minister of Punjab. Mahatma Benazir Bhutto was such a legendary leader. Then all these women were quote unquote public properties. Is that a comment one should say? Pakistan is like circus very much. I must tell. Of course, Indians also reciprocate this kind of. Zahid Hamid, red cap, he talks utter rubbish. And he keeps on blabbering that, blabbering. He recently said he'll invade India, kill all Hindus. These are all rubbish. People want to hear this kind of joke, practical joke, circus. He's a kind of, I would not say enemy at all. He's not an enemy. He's a kind of circus clown. Similarly, Zakir Naik is a sort of clown, maybe. Or Zakir Naik is not that stupid as Zahid Hamid. He wanted to do some negative publicity. That also publicity. If you talk about very good things like you become righteous, you become this and that and that and that, people will not buy you. Negative things do well in the social media, news circle, etc. So maybe his strategies might have done that. Secondly, he could be an Indian agent also as well. I have no connection with the Indian government. I'll not be able to penetrate that kind of thing. He could be an Indian agent. A lot of people say he has supplied links to ISIS. I don't know how far that is true. And if that is true, what is other angles I am not going to discuss in the public platform. But I will think it in other ways. Now, is he a clown? Is he a total practical joke? I don't know. You talk about Tariq Jamil and others. They are idiots. Other Pakistanis, clerics, they talk about marrying their own sisters or cousins or mama's wife, mommies, that maternal uncle's wives. And you can understand that they come from that background, village rustic kind of people. But Zakir Naik is not like that. Zakir Naik is the ultimate shrewd person in a way. He is eccentric. He is crazy. But he is not that type. You cannot put him in one category. Secondly, one more thing I didn't like about Zakir Naik. Or liked. Like or dislike, I will not put my taste every day. Zakir Naik likes to wear all foreign, imported kind of things. Like American things, British things, Western things. Really bashes Western culture, telling that don't accept Western culture. So he'd say some dichotomy, double standard in a way. And and he didn't disrespect India, Indians. He didn't disrespect Indians. He says Indians are okay, only has some sort of negative comment on Modi administration. So I don't know why the hell Indians drove him out. I took no interest on him. I had never thought about him. Since I've seen this circus and all, I thought, what was the need for kicking him out? He is not a threat to anybody. He talks rubbish, you like him, you dislike him. Call him by police station, he has taken some kind of, calls. Prosecute him if they have broken any law. I don't think he's such a dangerous person. He is a nuisance to the core. You want to make money, you have to do a lot of things. You have to play. In India, people play a lot of cards, Hindu cards, monk cards, asaram, and etc. type persons. They made a lot of money. Ram Rahim Baba. He is also one of them. It's a new kind of newfound wealth. People have, all poor people, when they become rich, they become very pious. So it is a lot of people are going to the Babas and this kind of people. They are enjoying money. It's good he's paying tax. What was the problem kicking him out? He has said he is respected in India more than he is respected in Pakistan. He has an Indian heart. And he speaks a language that is Dharab Islam language. Correct? Why I can't speak Hindi that way? So, I don't like moral policing. Who will wear burqa, who will not wear burqa is a personal choice. But it is also true that should we treat him as a circus? Should we treat him as a threat? Should we revoke his expulsion? Time has come to think like that. Do not put all Muslims in black and white. They are not. They are not. Even in Pakistan, look, Barelvi versus Devandis, they are having this kind of thing. And there are a lot of sects and all. So everything Muslim, Hindu, this is not good. Make money, be happy, make prosperous life. Enjoy this kind of circus. Do not take him that seriously. He is not Messiah. Thank you very much, patient hearing. Please like me and subscribe me. And enjoy Faiz Hamid, Zakir Nayek, etc. etc.